This is 9.2, testing two population mean for independent samples. So for question 3, if the heights of men and women are used to construct 95% confidence interval have a difference between two population mean, the result is between 11.61 centimeter mu1 minus mu2 70 is less than 70.32 centimeter, where heights of the man is correspond to population 1 and the heights for women correspond to population 2. So question A is asking is, what is the confidence interval if you interchange the population? Means that the population 1 now is going to be a women and the population 2 is going to be height of men. So with this interchange population, you will notice that the confidence interval given to us here will be also changed. That means that you have to swap these two around, and also the sign will be changed. So in this case, if you swap your population 1 and population 2 around, then you will have a negative 17.32 centimeter. This will be mu1 minus mu2. So we are still using mu1 minus mu2 here, not mu2 minus mu1, because this question already tells us that the first population is women, the second population is the men. So you don't use mu2 minus mu1 like what we just have in question 3 here. And then it's going to be negative 11.61 centimeter. So this is what you do when you interchange your population. Your confidence interval will be interchanged. Your sign will be opposite, means positive become negative, negative become positive, and then you still will use back mu1 minus mu2 for this case. Now question B is asking, what does the confidence interval suggest about the heights of the men and women? So if you look at this is a question asking, not the one that we did in A. Every time when you guys want to do the confidence interval, what do you make a suggestion or conclusion? You need to figure out, are we capturing the 0? Is 0 is in between these two numbers, or 0 is not in between these two numbers? So let's take a look what is the meaning of that. So this is back to P1 minus P2. It's the same thing for mu1 minus mu2. So if you do your confidence interval and the 0 does not include it, then we say there is a significant difference between the two proportions. So in this case, there's a significant difference between the two mean. Since we found out that the 0 here is not included, so since 0 is not included in the CI, so we can make the conclusion saying that there is a significant difference between these two mean here. So we will use back, there is a significant difference between, now besides using the two means, so we just use between the height of man and woman. So we just copy and paste here, and then we just put it down the word mean here, the mean height, because the mean is because it can be we just be included mean in this case. So this is how we interpret, or how do we do the confidence into how we do a conclusion on it. Either we do include or not include, and by looking at this, we did not include 0 in this case.